Hello and welcome back. Once again, it is time for the Golden Age of DC Comics, 365 days, where I take this beloved hardcover coffee table book given to me about 2 decades ago by one of my best friends. This has been surfing my coffee table ever since and has been a source of comic book shop style conversations, the kind I wish to recreate here today with you. Thank you for tuning in. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of whatever you want, and let's have some comic book conversations. You are the most important part of this show. We are having a conversation about comic books, are we not? Leave a comment in the leave a comment in the comment section, and we can continue this the old-fashioned way, exchanging words and ideas. The Golden Age of DC Comics runs between 1938 and 1955. The Silver Age between 1956 and 1970. The Bronze Age, I'm a Bronze Age baby, 1970 to 1985. And 1985 starts the Copper Age. I get these definitions in terms from the most recent edition of the Overstreet Comic Book Price Guides glossary. And I love talking about the ages of comic books. A couple of other books I'll mention to you right off the bat. Understanding Comics, The Invisible Art by Scott McCloud, and How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way by Stan Lee and John Buscema. I have links for all of these books to their Amazon pages in the description, so you can get your own copies. This is a 2004 Abrams publication, but curated and written by Les Daniels, Chip Kidd, and Jeff Spear. Yeah, it'll look great on your coffee table, and you can play along at home, and it makes a great gift for a geek. I use this book for its intended purpose. It's a 365 days book. We're going to open up to today's date, which is September the 25th. We're going to look at some comic book art of an antediluvian age. We're going to read the blurb, and then we're going to talk about comic books, and we're going to talk about comic books every day for the rest of the year. We are. I usually also try to do something called the escapism caveat. You can find this at the end of the video. I gave it its own video, its own space, its own place, its own place to breathe and air out a bit. It's about modern needs. And it's about activism, advocacy, agenda, and messaging in our fictions. And versus escapism. Where we go to escape the world's problems and our own problems just for a couple of minutes. I mean, what's up with that? Why do we even have to have a conversation about this? Tune in to find out. Let me know what you think in the comments there. Let's get to it. It's September the 25th. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're clobbering your problems and not being clobbered by them. Over and out. All right. I've never heard of this person. And isn't it nice that I refer to them as people and not characters? There's something called the non-delusional parasocial relationship. And it explains our connection to and love for and affinities towards certain characters. Like, why do I like Indiana Jones so much? Or why do I like, this one or that one? And, but yeah, I guess it's when you refer to them as, virtual people instead of, an intellectual property and a character and just some, and some book, It's September the 25th. This is art by Mac Rayboy, who I love Mac Rayboy's art, especially he does those covers and the art for Captain Marvel Jr. Good stuff. This is from Master Comics number 13, April of 1941, making this a Fawcett Comics publication. I've never seen this person in the DCU, post-crisis, pre-crisis. This guy has an appearance. Here we go. Thank goodness. It's Zorro. I don't want to call him Zorro, but is it Zorro? Zorro? Is it Zorro? The Mystery Man. Dun, dun, dun. He's a big mystery. He's a big mystery to me. Probably to you too. Let's get to the bottom of this mystery. Whenever there's trouble, we're here on the double. Mr. Bloodhound isn't here. F's in the chat if you know that reference, all right? Zorro, the mystery man, was so damned mysterious that it's pretty clear nobody at Fawcett Publications had expected much thought on him. They had expended much thought on him. His name was an obvious swipe from the masked swordsman, Zorro, and his pet mother's moniker was lifted from Tarzan's chimp chum, Cheetah. His pet's... yeah, okay. His familiar, his pet, so he probably had a... he had a... I don't know what he had. We don't know much about him. He's very mysterious. We're going to find out. However, who he is and from where he came, no one knows. Which is not exactly high concept. Nice drawing, though. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. There's a shadow. That's a shadow on the wall of maybe an old man with a feather in their hat. Yeah. He's got bad teeth. It's the sweaty-toothed old man from Dead Poets Society, ladies and gentlemen. We found him. We finally got to the bottom of that mystery. All right, and his Zorro, the mystery man. His first appearance was in Slam Bang Comics number 6, August of 1940. His last appearance, Master Comics number 22. Just 9 issues after this page today, and that was in January of 1942. He carried a sword cane. He had trick cigarettes. Each carried a bullet, so when he lit them, it just shot his opponents. Isn't capital? Zorro was instantly recognizable everywhere he went, not only because of the red tuxedo and blue opera cape that he wore night and day, but because he almost always was accompanied by his pet cheetah. Cheetah. Okay, so cheetah, it was an actual, jungle feline, giant jungle cat called a cheetah, named Cheetah. Nobody knows where or how he got this beast, but Cheetah was an amazingly smart cat and helped Zorro out of many a tight spot. Its powers include illusion making, precognition, vanishing, superhero agility. His abilities are animal training, jujitsu, medicine, swordsmanship, and voodoo. In Haiti, where zombies are common, Zorro learned how to detect fake zombies using salt. I wonder if it was salty tweets or actual kosher. Maybe it was kosher salt. Would they affect a golem and not just a zombie if it was kosher salt? Or if it was iodized salt, you know what I mean? You have to worry about the zombie's thyroid. Oh man, here I am getting salty about this mystery man's methods. Let me have a sip. Wet my whistle. And not to be confused, same spelling, but definitely came first. Okay, maybe we should talk about manga for a second. I got a couple of manga over there. Sorry. Have some water. Make sure be water, my friends. Bruce Lee. That's what he said. Zorro from One Piece. Am I saying his name right? I have to ask Kerry from Nerdygirl Creates. She would be my go-to person when I have an anime question. I will always go to Kerry first because she's a friend of mine. We share a culture. We share we're on shows together, and we share. It's a good experience being a comic book fan with Kerry from Nerdygirl Creates in my life. You should drop in. I'll leave her link to her YouTube channel in the description as well. You should check her out. Like and subscribe to Kerry. But yeah. So is it Roronoa Zorro? And he is like the second character of One Piece, the amazing anime and manga. And what's he like, Vegeta to Luffy's Goku or something like that? See, this is a question, I would ask Kerry. And hopefully she's going to watch this and she's going to just be like, oh, by the way, to answer your question. You know what I mean? But same spelling. But there's a lot less mystery with this Zoro. Or is it Zoro? Or, yeah, tell me how to pronounce this guy's name. Because it might be the same pronunciation of the Fawcett comics, which became Earth S. And or Earth 5, depending on what age you're reading from. But Earth S for Shazam. But that was the Fawcett Comics world. And that's where all those comics took place, in that first DC multiverse. Multiverse. That'll cure everything. Wow. Alternates of all these characters. Oh, the splendor. Yeah. Hope everyone's enjoying it. Hope everyone's buying it. You know what I mean? I have I've always had a waxing and waning relationship with monthly comic books. I have only recently started going back to the local comic book shop with regularity and this is about the first time in 5 years. And I took basically a 5-year break. I definitely won't buy any new Marvel comics. No, I've been literally blocked on Twitter by too many of their creators for being adjacent to certain groups that they find unsavory. No, these are their personal accounts. Okay, I don't have to like it or hate it. I can respect it, and I'll respect that. Yet, how am I supposed to want to spend my money on these major Marvel creators when I've been judged like this? So I'm never going to spend my money with Marvel comics again. Not in new releases. No, I bought Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals #1 because we were covering it on Wes's show. Wes at Thinking Critical. Give him I'll put his link in the description as well because give him a shot. He's over the top. He just went over. I mean, he's just celebrated a huge number. I think it was 10,000, and maybe more. I have to bring that up. I will. Yeah, I have to bring it up anyway to put the links in the description. Yeah, Thinking Critical. Yeah, he's had me on like 5 or 6 times. I'm so grateful. He's at 22.4K. Yeah, he just hit 20, and he just broke 20,000. That was very recently, and that's cool. And he's got a great show. He gets really deep and insider, and I hope you're able to catch him. And I hope you're able to catch me while I'm on his shows too. I'll always let you know on Twitter. It's always a great panel, and I'm always in the live chat too. So if you watch my show, we probably met at his show. I know a couple of people like JK and AL, I know you guys from West, and thank you for coming here. And we talk comic books every day, and we're going to talk about comic books every day for the rest of the year. We really are, and we're on this journey together. We've been talking about Zorro, or the mystery man. He's so mysterious. He came and went. We didn't even know. Like, wow, what a mystery solved, huh? Well, cheers. Have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Like and subscribe. I would love to earn your subscription. I am growing my small channel here. I make daily content. We talk about comic books every day. We talk about cooking. Doing the 31 days of Halloween. We're watching 31 horror movies leading all the way up until Halloween night. And join us. Yeah, we're going to talk about horror movies. And thank you so very much. See you later. We will see you in those funny pages tomorrow. Bye-bye. 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern. It will help you learn how to tell time. You can put on those notifications.